Hi everyone, this is Toiba from Tesla Creations. Today I'm going to be making this lovely pleated baby skirt. This is for size 0 to 3 months. For this tutorial, I'm going to be needing 5.0 mm hook and DK weight yarn. So I'm doubling up this yarn here to make up for DK weight. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to start with a slip knot. And then I'll make a chain of 165. Alternatively, you can start with foundation double crochet, but I want to make this very beginner friendly, so go ahead and make a chain of 165, and I'll join you when I'm through with mine. So I've made a chain of 165 and then I've joined it in the round. When you are joining, make sure that your chains are not twisted. So next I'm going to chain for round 1. I'm going to chain 2 and go into the same stitch and make my first double crochet. If you have started with a foundation double crochet, just join it in the round. So I'm just going to go around with double crochet into each chain. So at the end of this round, I'll have a total of 165 double crochets. So just go ahead and make your chains, and I'll join you at the end of this round. So I'm about to complete round 1. So I'm going to slip stitch into the first double crochet of the round. So I'm through with round 1. I have 165 double crochets and it's not twisted. So I'm going to move on to round 2, chain 2, go into the first stitch and make a double crochet. The chain 2 does not count as a stitch. Then go around and make a double crochet into each stitch around. So we're just basically going to be making rounds of double crochet like we did for round 1. So just go ahead and make your rounds up to round 8. And I'm going to join you when I'm through with round 8. So I've made it up to round 8. So moving on to round 9 now, I'm going to make it a little different. So I'm going to count the first 15 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to put a stitch marker here. We're basically going to be we are going to divide all 165 stitches into 15 each. So that should be 11. So for the first one, I'm going to show you how to make the first split. So chain 2, remember our chain 2 does not count as a stitch. Yarn over and go into the first stitch. Then we'll skip all these stitches. I'm going into the 10th stitch. So I've worked into the first stitch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I'm going to insert my hook into the 10th stitch and also into the 11th stitch. You can see. Then I'll yarn over and pull through. I have 3 loops on my hook. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through 2. So I've completed the first double crochet of the round. I'm going to yarn over again, go into the second double crochet, then into the 9th double crochet here, then we'll go into the 12th double crochet. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Then again, yarn over, go into the 3rd stitch, into the 8th double crochet here, then into the 13th double crochet. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then again, we're going to the 4th stitch, into the 7th double crochet here, and into the 14th double crochet, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. We have done 4 double crochets so far. So the last one now, we'll go into the 5th stitch. Then go into the 5th stitch, and then through the 9th stitch. I've gone through both the 5th and the 9th stitch. Then move my stitch marker. I'm sorry, into the 5th and the 6th stitch, the 5th and the 6th stitch. Then into the 15th double crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So we have 5 double crochets. So basically I've made 15 double crochets into 5 double crochets. So I'm going to repeat this for the next 15, and we keep doing that for each 15 double crochets around. So at the end of round 9 we should have 11 of these splits. So go ahead and complete that. I'll come back when I'm through with round 9. So I finished the last split, and I'm going to finish the round with a slip stitch into the first stitch. So you can see what we have so far. We have 55 stitches now. So basically we have reduced our stitch count by, we have divided it by 3. So we have 55 double crochets now. So for round 10, I'm going to chain 2, make a double crochet into the first stitch, and then basically make a double crochet into each stitch around. If you would like to work with written pattern, the free written pattern for this size is available on my blog, and then the PDF written pattern is available in my Ravelry, Etsy and Lovecraft stores. You can find the link to all platforms in the description box below, and it contains instructions for up to size 10T. So just go ahead and finish round 10, and I'll join you when I'm through. So I'm through with round 10. I'm just going to finish the round off with a slip stitch to the first stitch, and then move on to round 11, chain 2 and make a double crochet into the first stitch. I'm just basically going to repeat round 10. So just go ahead and make round 11, 12, 13 and 14. So just basically repeat round 10 4 more times, and I'll join you when I finish row 14. So I've made it to round 14, and this is what our skirt looks like so far. So then complete round 14 with the slip stitch to the first stitch. So the next thing now is to make the band. So I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, make a front post double crochet around the first stitch, and the back post double crochet around the next stitch. I'll just keep alternating between front post and back post double crochet all the way around. The last stitch should be a front post double crochet. So just go ahead, and I'll join you when I'm through with mine. So I've made the last stitch. It's a front post double crochet. So I'm going to make a slip stitch to complete the round. Chain 2 for round 16, and they basically just repeat round 15. Make a front post double crochet around the first stitch, a back post double crochet around the next, and just keep alternating. So I'm just going to repeat row 15 for row 16 and 17. So go ahead and make row 16 and 17 just the same way we made row 15, and I will join you at the end of row 17. So I made it to row 17, and then I chain 1 and cut my yarn. Then I made a long chain to go around the waist, and this is the final skirt. So I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.